I have some tea and crumpets, Governor? Bloody.
I don't get it. What are you doing?
Hello, I'm working on my accent for my favorite country in Epcot.
You don't need to have the accent to go to Epcot.
Oh.
We're going to cover it all on this episode of Next Stop, Main Street.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Next Stop, Main Street. I'm Marlena.
I'm Angela.
Lenny.
And guess what? We're heading to Epcot today.
No, not really. We're not hopping on a plane right now.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
sitting
no.
here.
But in our minds.
Yeah. And for you, we're taking a trip to Epcot, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to talk all about Epcot, our favorite rides, our favorite food there, and things that are coming to Epcot. So why don't we just jump right into it and let you know firsthand sort of some of the changes that are coming to Epcot. If you've ever been there before, there hasn't been much change in recent years, and now things are starting to come into full swing with updates to other parks. So, Angela, name some of the stuff that's going to be coming to Epcot and some of the major changes.
Yeah, of course. So, if you guys have heard Ellen's Energy Adventure in the Universe of Energy, that's gonzo, that 45-minute nap ride, basically. That's gone, and it's getting replaced with a Guardians of the Galaxy themed roller coaster. This is going to be Epcot's first actual roller coaster. And it's going to begin with like a launch sequence, just like Rock and Roller Coaster. So you'll sit and you'll go down the track quick, and it is going to be Epcot's like second highest item of whatever building.
Structure.
Structure, that's the word.
Yeah.
It's about half the size of Spaceship Earth. It's going to be 11 stories, and that's where the ride will sit in the Universe of Energy.
And if you don't know what Spaceship Earth is, the big
It's the
ball
golf
when
ball.
you look
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is so interesting because that they're making the Guardians of the Galaxy ride here into a roller coaster, because in Disneyland, as many of you know, Tower of Terror
Right.
became the Guardians of the Galaxy there.
And thank goodness, because, I mean,
If
Tower
they
of
took
Terror.
if they took that out, yeah.
So, I mean, the announcement of the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster kind of like seals the fate of our Tower of Terror.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's safe.
Yeah, I think it's safe too.
Yeah. Another change coming to Future World is going to be kind of near Mission Space We Hear, but it's going to be an immersive space-themed sit-down table service restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Which will kind of like take you into space on a space shuttle, which is going to be Future World's first table service.
Right.
It's
Right,
going to be the only
yeah.
table service in Future World. The countries are scattered with them, but this will be the first one in Future World.
Yeah, because if you go there, it's just the rides, test track, whatever, and then you head out into,
And then you're in the
Right.
countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Or
then
you can go into Mouse Gears or whatever, but yeah, there's not much there, yeah.
And then my personal favorite, and I'm so excited, is that the France Pavilion is getting the Ratatouille ride that can be found in Disneyland Paris.
Wow!
And it's a little like motion track. It's a practically a dark ride, but updated 3D animations, and you sit in little mouse cars, and I'm so excited. Ratatouille is my favorite. I met Remy and Emile at the last Food and Wine Festival, and I'm so excited.
Well, these are some major good changes.
They're all
Because even though
positives.
Epcot is fun, a lot of people go around the world, and you can quickly go on rides. Obviously, soaring now with the new video is amazing, as it always has been, but the new video. But like these changes coming up is going to take it to the next level. Just like Hollywood Studios getting an update, Epcot needed that little
Future
kick.
World
Right,
needed
right,
the
right.
update.
Yeah.
Future World. But so we're super excited for all these changes.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones. Of course, there's probably going to be some like infrastructure changes that come up. Hopefully, we get some new walls in Epcot. I need some additions to my mosaic wall, my poppy wall, my bubblegum wall. Like, let's add some more people.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, changes are always coming and happening, so
Yes.
we'll stay tuned and see what happens.
Yes.
Now, since all these great rides are coming, why don't we talk about some of our favorite attractions at Epcot? There's so many classics, and there's some in the countries, newer ones like Frozen Ever
Yeah.
After. So why don't we go through and name our top, we'll just say top 2 rides, because
Good.
there's not too many
Yeah,
that you
there's not
pick.
a lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll say top 2,
Yeah.
and just go with that. We'll start with Lenny.
Well, Ellen was a secret favorite because it gave
Lies,
you a chance
not
to
just
take a nap
lies.
and some air conditioning.
Now listen, we love Ellen. Just
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres is my girl.
But
If
your
you want to
ride,
come on the show?
But your ride,
But like Bill Nye.
huh?
Bill Nye was in it. Bill
Yeah.
Nye the soundtrack.
And listen, it was for a good cause.
It was for a good cause. That's true.
But
no. So
next, so like your
It was a
line.
great time to take a nap.
Okay.
But, I mean, there's 2 rides that distinctively stand out, and I'm sure one of these rides is going to be on your list regardless. But Test Track, obviously, is number 1.
Yep.
I'm not a huge roller coaster fan, and this is just as close to a roller coaster I'm probably going to enjoy You know, you go from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Outside, you go from inside to outside, and you go around. And it's just awesome. Messes up my hair. And then the new Soarin' video package is just unbelievable. It used to be, you know, Soarin' through California. Now it's around the world. It's just incredible what they do.
Well, it's because Soarin', the ride originated in California.
Right,
There's one in California Adventure at
Right.
Disneyland, so then they moved it over. So that's why it was for California for so long. And side note, I actually know someone that filmed some of the video for the new video
Really?
package.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And if you're like considering fast passes before I go on to my favorites, just remember that Test Track and Soarin' and Frozen Ever After and anything else
No, that's
that are
it.
in Tier 1, those are the ones in Tier 1. So that means you can only get one of those fast passes for your day. So you can't have a fast pass for Soarin' and Test Track. Like you have to pick one of them and then go down and get some of the Tier 2
Right.
Figment Nemo fast passes. You can't have both. So prioritize.
But if you don't mind, Test Track has a single rider
Rider
line,
line, yeah,
which
yeah.
is flies by. It's faster than a
Yeah,
fast
it always-
pass.
It is. I love
But
single
chances are you're not going to ride with the person you're with or the group you're with.
But they'll probably
Who cares?
But they'll probably be in the car behind
Right,
you
right,
or
right.
whatever.
Almost all the times they're in the same car. Like
Right.
the row behind you. It's just
We
like,
went
Yeah.
when we went. We did single rider line, and
And we were-
she was in front of me or whatever. It
Yeah,
didn't make a
it was-
difference.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
you're
impossible.
gonna wait in line together. You're just gonna spend a minute apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait an hour in line or a minute and a half in line? And-
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like if it means a lot to your family, get the
Right.
Soarin' Fast Pass and just single rider
Right.
Test Track if like you don't have like super small kids.
Yeah,
Um
agreed.
But Angela, your two favorite
My
rides?
two favorites. So my favorite like thrill attraction is gonna be Test Track, obviously. I personally Soarin' around the world is not my favorite thing ever. It's like a great ride. Soarin' is like a really great experience. I do not love the around the world. What they did, like I thought that California was so immersive with like the smells. You really like swooped all over, and this is like very calm and like there's like a lack of smell. I don't know. So that's why I chose Test
I
Track.
don't know what ride you went on, but it's not very calm.
Well, people who are scared of heights and rides already,
Yeah.
I guess that's a good saying that
Right.
it's not really calm. But if you're used to much more thrilling rides, it's
It's a little calm,
Wow.
but you do smell the elephants in like the
Yeah.
safari. But anyways, Test Track, that's gonna be my thrill favorite, and then my feel good nostalgia favorite is the Grand Fiesta Tour in the Mexico Pavilion
hey, that's a good one.
with
I
the three
think.
caballeros,
Yeah.
which I've heard that they're considering changing it to Coco, the new Pixar movie about Dia de los Muertos. But like the three caballeros, I love them.
And since you brought up Mexican, I'm sure coming up when we talk about food, if you've watched previous videos, you know Lenny's probably going to mention the tequila bar.
Yes. So news about that is they're expanding it. They'll build. It's so popular now. They're building an extension outside.
Yeah, we'll get to
But we'll
it.
get to
Right,
that.
yeah,
But
I'm so excited.
I chose Test Track and the Grand Fiesta Tour inside of the Mexico Pavilion.
Awesome. Okay, so I guess this is absolutely number one is I'm going to pick Test Track too.
Test Track.
I just love the testing part inside.
Yeah,
It's like all different,
You build your own
jolting.
car.
Yeah, it's a little jolting. The build your own car is, kind of fun because if you're with somebody, you can be like, I beat you.
Right,
It doesn't really matter.
Or just
But-
like design the ugliest car possible.
yeah. But then obviously once you hit the outside and you're speeding around, it's a lot of fun. So that's definitely my number one. Another ride I love for the nostalgia factor is Spaceship Earth.
Okay.
Oh, that's Brian behind the camera.
It's her husband. It
Yeah.
doesn't really count.
And I'll tell you why, and I know why Brian likes it too, because he likes technology, and it's that sort of just nostalgic, old animatronics, old, voice going on, and you just kind of travel through. It's to me a classic Disney ride that has a good message, a good story.
Sure.
You're not, it's not a thrill ride by any means, but I just find it fascinating. And it's the centerpiece, obviously,
Right.
the globe of Epcot.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
no.
So yeah, that's why it's on
Yeah.
my list.
No one said Frozen. What's going on?
Well,
Well, I mean, like,
It's legit. Besides everything in Pandora, it's the newest ride.
okay, so Frozen Ever After, yes, it's updated, their animatronics and all that stuff, and the music, and it's popular everywhere. But I mean,
it follows the classic Disney dark ride storyline, which is nothing. There's no story.
it's okay. Yes, they updated the animatronics. It obviously has all the Frozen music. The queue line's cute.
Mhm.
But if you're used to the ride that was there before, the
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, I mean, it's the same ride, and it's just like a boat ride and you sing along, and then the thrilling part is going backwards and
and I understand it's like for like let me finish. It's for like the Frozen fan. It has Let It Go. It has Marshmallow. It has Olaf singing. It has Sven. It has them singing Love is an Open Door.
And again, I love the cue line. I think it's adorable.
And I think the ride itself is adorable. But like, it's not. I much would have rather it been like the story of Frozen and not just like the most popular things from Frozen in different rooms. Like the point when you go backwards and then like the door just like closes on you and you just see like a metal door.
Well, now you're spoiling it for people who haven't been on it.
Well, it's okay.
It's fine.
You're not missing over.
Well, it's just weird that your number one was a boat ride, and so you're saying that ride is better than Frozen? It's the same ride, just
She's
and
saying
Frozen
no.
has
She
a disc.
said her ride just is more nostalgic.
For me,
Yeah.
For me, it's just like a personal.
But
taste.
Frozen's
a good ride.
It's just not one.
It's not one of my top.
If I didn't go on it, like let's say the line was too long, I didn't get fast pass, I would be like, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that no one said Frozen.
Yeah, I mean, I went on it once, and
I've been on it.
No, but all good choices. All the rides that we've been on dozens of times are all
Yeah.
fun. So what makes that cut?
All right.
yeah. All right, so let's go on to one of our favorite things to talk about. Obviously, is food. Now, Epcot and the World Showcase is known for food. People, like, for example, the Food and Wine Festival. People are gonna go around the world to drink, to eat from all these different countries. So let's go through and like talk about our favorite restaurants. We can do our favorite sit down.
Yeah, let's start with our favorite table service.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. So I like Rose and Crown in England.
Oh, that's
One of the episodes talked about our worst restaurants, and Mexico happened to be the worst restaurant on my list. But England, on the other hand, you can sit outside on the water. It's great English food. They have a squirrel named Brian.
No, he was a chipmunk,
There's a
right?
chipmunk named Brian that actually attacked Marlene's husband, Brian.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was squirrel's named Brian. And the waiter came over. It was our birthday. We had this, we're a day apart. It was our birthday, and we're celebrating in Epcot. And this chipmunk kept harassing Marlene's husband, Brian. So Brian gets up to go to the bathroom, and we say something to the server like, "Hey, you got a chipmunk running around?" He goes, "Oh, it's just Brian." We said, "No, the chipmunk." He's like, "Yeah, we named the chipmunk Brian." So kind of ironic.
And I'm pretty sure my joke was, no wonder why it's annoying me. Anyways.
But no, Rose and Crown in England would be my favorite. We had some good sushi at Tapenado.
That's what I'm gonna pick.
Well, not sushi, hibachi.
Hibachi. That's what I'm
So
going
that
to
was
pick.
pretty good too. So that's not a bad selection.
Yeah, so my choice is Teppan Edo in the Japan Pavilion. It's hibachi. I love hibachi. It's so good. And I just think if you've ever been to like a hibachi restaurant, and not even in Disney, it's like a dinner show, and the chef kind of like does the onion train choo choo, but like, it has some like Disney touches. Like it's just a great time. So I highly suggest Teppan Edo, and like reservations don't really book up too much. Like it's not like uber popular and you have to be right on it. Like other places like Akershus or whatever Akershus in Norway.
Oh yeah.
But that's insane. But I'm going there for the first time in November, and I'm super excited. But I really like Teppan Edo.
Nice. So my favorite doesn't get said very often, but I'll explain why it's my favorite. It is Tutta Italia in Italy. And I'm going to explain why, it's a sit-down Italian restaurant. The first time I ever did the dining plan, I used it at Tutta Italia. And to me, it was one of the best meals I ever had because it came with a dessert, I had cannoli.
Right.
The Italian food was really good for me. I don't know, I just had a really good experience. So it's always stuck with me when I think of the World Showcase, like where I go and sit down. I love the Rose and Crown. I usually do quick service there for the fish and chips though. But and then also in Italy is the Via Napola. I can't never pronounce it.
Via Napoli.
Yeah. But that's good too. But there's no other sit down that I'm like, I would go back to that over and over again. I haven't done the hibachi yet or anything. So I'm going with Tutta Italia.
I like it.
But Via Napoli, we had a very great family experience.
Yes,
there.
we did.
Our parents for the first time went to Disney, and we had reservations. 15 of us?
Yeah.
That was probably the best Disney memory I have in my life.
Yeah. No, it was really good, and I haven't gone back since to Vietnam.
We were just drinking and eating.
Yeah.
The videos of that time were
Yeah, and I've had the Mexican sit-down restaurant there that's on the water. And I've done a lot of the sit-downs, but even Coral Reef I've been to, a classic Disney sit-down. So Tutta Italia is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I just love the classic Italian cuisine.
I want to try Les Chefs de France.
Okay.
That's like my next.
I just don't like French food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of French food I enjoy, so I to stay away from that.
I ate at La Cellier in Canada, like very expensive.
One of
steakhouse.
the very most popular restaurants in Lawrence, okay.
It was like my second time ever, so I was very young and knew nothing about food.
Yeah.
And so I didn't appreciate it. I
Yeah.
was like a young punk kid. I couldn't care less
Yeah.
what it tastes like. No, I can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of. I mean, it's probably one of the hardest restaurants to get a reservation
Yeah,
for.
the one time I go, I'm too young, too dumb to know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my favorite. And there's not that many quick services. Like I said, we'll move on to quick services.
Yeah.
Each country has one.
Yeah, but
you don't
not
go there
even.
for that. You don't go to Epcot for that.
no, you
No.
don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, Rose and Crown. If somebody was like, "Hey, what are you gonna do for lunch at Epcot?" and it was a quick, I'd be like, "Oh, let me get fish and chips at
Right.
Rose and Crown." They
Right.
have the takeout window.
Right.
You know, even Tutto Italia, which I said for my my sit down, has a little takeout cafe type of
Right.
art
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I don't know
The
if
Chinese pavilion does. Mexico, it's not even quick service. It's still more of a sit down than it is quick service at the Hacienda across the way.
Oh yeah.
I think that's it. I don't know.
My choice for so what is it called? What is that called?
quick
The
service.
quick service. Thank you. Is Sunshine Seasons in the Land Pavilion.
Oh, okay.
I really like.
Oh
Sunshine
yeah,
Seasons.
they're not bad. They're really good if you want to pick up in the morning a muffin
Yes.
or something like that.
They
I've done
have-
that before.
They
Yeah.
have this like blueberry like strudel baked something. Oh, it's super good. But Sunshine Seasons is my quick service choice. I've never tried Electric Umbrella. Like I've heard it's
Yeah.
fine, but Sunshine Seasons, if you're like,
Electric Umbrella's on the mobile ordering.
yes, it is. Every time I pass by, I get the notification on my phone.
One thing Epcot has a lot of is snacks, though.
Oh,
Every country can get a snack.
Oh, that's the and that's the best part. I
right,
mean,
right. If you're not gonna have a sit down, drink around the world, try a snack around the world. If you can, split it. Don't eat a snack from every country. Split it with whoever.
yeah, people love to eat around the world.
Yeah. Now I just thought about quick service. I have had that Katsura grill in Japan.
Right.
Oh
And
yeah.
they have like the lychee dessert.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
right,
I have done
right.
that before too.
Yeah, I did the Chinese pavilion years and years ago. Whatever. It was quick service. I never done quick service since.
Yeah.
In Epcot.
I mean, I just feel like when you're going to Epcot, you're gonna make those reservations for the restaurants.
Right,
Like you're gonna try real hard.
Yeah.
It's so funny because there's great amazing restaurants throughout the whole property.
Yeah.
But every time you book a Disney trip, your first thought is, where am I going to eat in Epcot?
Yeah.
Always your first thought.
Yeah.
Unless you're thinking about being our guest, but your first thought is, where am I eating in Epcot?
Do you have a favorite snack in Epcot?
No, I don't usually, because my snacks are usually liquid.
Do you have a favorite snack in Epcot?
I like
This is easy for me.
when I used to drink, I liked the to get. It's not really a snack, I guess. It's liquid, but it was frozen margarita, like little thing they had outside of Mexico. I really like that. But no, I don't think I have a favorite snack.
Oh, I sure do. Mine is the Cronut, which is the croissant donut.
Okay.
You can get it at the refreshment port outside of Canada. Oh my gosh. Woo!
It's really good.
I love Cronuts so much. And like they just have the best Cronuts and they have the cinnamon sugar. And you can get soft serve vanilla on top if you want.
Yeah.
I've never done that, but like
And America has like
Funnel
the
cake.
classic funnel cake.
funnel
stuff.
cake.
And not, but literally, I just keep thinking about liquid snacks. Like at France, getting the frozen Grand Marniers. Like that's the only
Can't
snack.
relate. I get a water.
A quick hint, a lot of countries have great coffee. Great coffee options. And I love coffee, 2 or 3 cups a day. But a lot of great coffee options in all the countries.
Yeah.
So, there's a quick hint.
Yeah. Do you have any liquid favorites other than the margarita?
The Grand Marnier slushy used to be my favorite.
Yeah.
So now I'm not allowed to drink, but if I could,
If you could.
I would totally
Delicious.
have.
You're-
There's 2. There's the Grand Marnier and the it's Grey Goose orange
Yeah.
in the slushy style too.
I mean, there's a video of me out there somewhere of me having a Grand Marnier, and it's the same vacation we
Yeah.
talked about Vietnam, I can never pronounce
Napoli.
it. Napoli. That I have a Grand Marnier, and we're in front of the stage at America, and there's a band going on, and I have my Grand Marnier, and I'm just grooving to the beat of Epcot. Grooving to the beat. So.
Do you have any other liquid favorites?
Yeah, so
Other than
there's a hidden. That's not really a hidden. No one just does it. You can do a wine around the world where they give you a flight of wine. I think it's like $32. You get 2 ounces of wine from 4 or 5 different countries. You have to get a passport that you stamp when you go to different
Yeah.
countries.
You
So there's a
know,
lot of things like that you can do.
yeah, and Epcot is the park, since we're, talking about Liquid Courage, that they have the great festivals. They have the Flower and Garden Festival.
Yeah.
Right now running is the Food
yeah.
and Wine Festival.
Yes.
Which,
Art festival.
the art festival. So there's a lot of things that happen at Epcot to
Right.
get the guests to come in there. So the Food and Wine Festival, obviously the most popular.
Right.
You can eat to the beat. They always have great people on
Yes.
stage. I know Hanson's coming. Usually Boys II Men go.
American Authors was there. Like,
So
lots of great
during these festivals, they add extra countries.
Yes.
So right now,
so
they
exciting.
add X amount of countries. You get
yeah, and then they add just like random.
Brazil,
Yeah.
all these
Yeah,
countries that would
Hawaii.
normally.
It's not a
Right,
country.
but
Well,
still.
like Hawaii's there.
Yeah. But they also have like technology and like other like not country based little sites. Like there's one this year that you go inside and it's like all like neon drinks and it's like it looks like chemistry and like
Yeah.
everything's like glow in the dark. It's super cool.
Usually during this festival, you're gonna see much more intoxicated people. Side note.
Yeah.
I've gone to
No,
food and
not-
wine festivals probably I think 4 times already, and every time I see somebody getting like, carried out, or a pregnant woman helping her husband out. Really weird moments that you're like, this is not a typical Disney moment. It's just beautiful.
Melanie says overly intoxicated. I say people having fun.
Well, no, I agree. And my favorite is when you go to these festivals and people have T-shirts on.
Yeah.
Like one whole group will have a T-shirt on and be like, drinking around the world,
Right.
or I'm here for a bachelorette party,
Right.
or whatever. It's
You
just
know
fun.
why they're here.
Yeah, you know exactly why they're at the festival.
Right.
Yeah. So that's always fun. I feel like something else to talk about is our favorite characters because there's a lot of characters, especially around the World Showcase.
Oh yeah, Epcot is great for character
Yeah.
meet and greets. Now they have the
Meet and
2 character spots.
Right.
Yes.
That you can go. There's one that has the Baymax
That's
and
changing. That's gonna be different.
okay,
Yeah.
but they do right now.
Currently
Currently,
it's
Baymax, yes.
Baymax, Joy, and Sadness
Yeah.
from Inside Out and Big Hero 6, and then the other one is like the
Mickey.
classic
Yeah.
Mickey, Minnie, Goofy.
yeah.
And then we get into the countries. You can see Belle.
Basically, yeah, like a lot of characters in their like respective countries.
Right.
Yeah.
My
Mary
favorite is Mary
Poppins, right.
Poppins.
Mary Poppins in England. Yep. Alice is in England
Yeah,
too.
Aurora, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
I feel it's more
Someone.
than most parks.
Yes.
They're everywhere. Where Magic Kingdom, you kind of have to fight for it.
Yeah.
Either get a reservation at a character meal, or you pray.
Yeah.
They
Oh, let's
come
not
up.
forget Mexican
Donald.
Donald Duck.
I was just
Yes.
in Mexico. Mexican Donald is a staple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they also have like near the entrance/exit to World Showcase, they also have like Daisy was there.
Yeah.
Duffy was
I've
there
met
for a long
Pluto
time.
there once.
If you know
Yeah.
who Duffy is, do you know who Duffy?
Duffy
is?
Yeah,
there?
of course. Duffy is an Epcot staple.
Yes.
Like you.
I loved Duffy, and Duffy's like kind of being phased out. Like,
Yeah, he
it's
is.
fine. It's fine. I'm not upset or anything.
But if you have the app,
Yeah, that
they'll
helps.
let you know the times. Obviously, have your little pamphlet that you get from a concierge or whatever, guest services. They'll let you know what characters are coming when, but they're out all the time.
Yeah, and I think the other thing to remember with Epcot is that Epcot is where they do the majority of character training. So if you want to meet like random characters, because they're basically putting the characters' friends, which is I'm gonna say what we call the cast members who portray those fur characters. They send them right outside on the left side of the American Adventure Pavilion, and that's where they train new cast members to portray these characters. So if you want to meet like a kind of random one that they don't use every day, check out the left side of the pavilion.
Yeah, and another thing you're gonna want to use your app for, or your little pamphlet, is for like the little shows that happen.
Yes, that was my next topic.
In Epcot, there's things that happen in Japan. There's things that happen in England.
Little drummers.
In Italy, Japan has the drummers. Mexico has the mariachi band.
Yeah.
There's something going on
There's
everywhere.
always a band in England, like
Right.
those like English
Canada
bands.
has
Yeah.
that band that's been there forever.
There's the giant stage in America.
Yeah, giant
Well, I
stage in
still
America.
don't think that America should have its own pavilion, but
No.
there's space for someone else. But
Yeah.
continue.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then Morocco will have dancers.
Mhm.
So use your app and your pamphlet to find out when these special little shows are happening, because
There's
there's
super
tons
And
going
they
on.
plan it throughout the whole day, but they spread it out so you can see them
See
at
them
every
all.
country.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're not playing at the same time.
Yeah.
We
Now-
love the drummers.
Yeah, now you were involved in something in
Italy. Yeah.
where it was the 3 ladies, I forget their names.
Right.
And they come out and it's all, guest interaction. They get somebody to come out and Lenny flexed his muscles and they're like, "Woo!" But that was really fun. They have a guy that climbs up chairs.
right.
He adds up, chairs. It's just
It's great.
lots of things happening in
Yeah,
Epcot all the
super.
time.
Epcot's
You
always
can spend a day in the World Showcase
Yes.
if you plan accordingly.
Yeah, everyone says that Epcot's a 2-day park, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. My favorite.
It's also my favorite.
Yeah.
MK though. Oh, I say that.
Now, when you end your day at Epcot, obviously you would want to sit around the World Showcase and see illuminations.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about
Boo.
illuminations?
I don't like illuminations. I'm gonna say it.
The first few times I saw illuminations, I got goosebumps because you like the world moving in the water. And,
Great song.
Yeah, great song.
Yeah, it's moving.
But now, please don't write us nasty comments about
Yes,
this.
please
But
don't.
if I miss illuminations, I'm okay with it.
Molly, I haven't seen Illuminations. Now I go 2-3 times a year. I haven't seen Illuminations in probably 10
I
years.
saw
Yeah.
illuminations for like
It's
the
run
first.
its course.
Yeah, for like the first memorable time was on 4th of July
Yeah.
this past year, and I was just like, "What's the hype?" Even with like the 4th of July American add-on, I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't get it."
Yeah.
They did change up what they
I do use my illumination time to try to get on a ride that might
Right,
have
yes, right.
oh wait.
Or
I do use
reservation or
that.
something.
Yeah,
Well,
reservation.
if you eat at Rose and Crown, in the England Pavilion, you can see the fireworks from.
Yeah, any restaurants along there,
Right.
but those are usually the reservations that are
Right.
snapped up quick, you know. But again,
It's a
don't
not,
write
it's
us
not a
nasty.
must. It's not a must do. You can.
Well,
skip
no, it's a must do if you've never seen it.
it. Fair enough.
See it once.
Fair enough.
See it once. But for people like us that have seen it multiple times, eventually you're like, okay, I got it.
Watch it online for like 5 minutes. If
No.
you're into it, watch it in person.
No. God,
It is beautiful for the first time, but after that, you're done.
Yeah.
Genuinely don't like illuminations, but again, please consider it. It's just
Yeah.
our opinion.
Now, there's something about Epcot that a lot of people don't know, and I thought for a second we should explain. Now, there's 2 entrances to Epcot.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are.
Now, a lot of people do not know this.
Why are we telling these people this?
Well, because we are their
Yeah.
friends.
Are we friends?
We might not like illuminations, but we're giving you this tip.
So you can actually enter Epcot through the area with the walkway to Hollywood Studios, where the boardwalk and the Beach and Yacht Club, that whole area is actually like connected to another entrance to Epcot.
And there's a boat there, too.
Yes, the Friendship. If you don't want to walk to Hollywood Studios or to any of those resorts, you can take the Friendship. It's a very clever name. But that is called the International Gateway, and you can get in via the International Gateway. International Gateway it dumps you right in between France and the UK, correct?
Yeah, it's, where the bridge is.
Yeah.
It's right at the end of the bridge, right at UK.
Yes, right. Yeah. There's also a great little shop right there called World Travelers. I love it.
Well, they have their rechargeable.
Yes.
USB ports.
Fuel rods. If you
Fuel
don't know what
rod.
a fuel rod is, you can now purchase. I'm pretty sure it's $30, between $20 and $30. You purchase it and you get free.
No, it's not free. You just pay $30.
Well, you pay the $30, but every time you want to
Recharging is
swap it
free.
out for a new full charger, it's free.
Right.
It's amazing.
So basically, they want you to keep your phone charged so you can take lots of pictures.
And I do.
And let people know you're
And
there.
vlog. But yeah, so anyways.
Mobile ordering. We were walking by Electric Umbrella and her phone's beeping like,
And I'm like,
"Do you want to place your order?" Like,
Relax.
"No, we're outside the
Mobile
building."
ordering
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
a new thing. Like
Right.
more places are coming up.
Yeah,
so I
and
believe it.
but come in through the International Gateway near those Epcot resorts and the Friendship,
Yeah.
and then there's like no one there, and the bag check is like smooth, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, but it's tricky because it's not as easy to park in those resorts anymore.
Oh no.
The only way they let you back in the day, you could park wherever you wanted and walk
You need a
wherever you
reservation,
wanted.
basically.
Yeah.
Now you either have to be staying there or someone that's there or having dinner there at those hotels to be able to park.
Yeah.
Or another example is if you're already at Hollywood Studios and you want to go end your night at Epcot.
Sure, yeah,
You
you
can
go
take
that
the
way.
boat that way too.
Yeah.
Different ways. But that's just the second entrance, and obviously the main entrance is right there.
Is
that
right
has
there,
the
yeah.
monorail that comes from Transportation Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, ticket and train station.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Epcot in a nutshell.
Basically.
In a big nutshell.
Big nutshell. And I feel like it will get bigger.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're working on other parks right now.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios is getting that big expansion.
Yeah, it's getting all the attention.
And I think Epcot eventually is going to start getting
Yeah.
some expansions
Okay,
too.
but here's the question. Besides the roller coasters, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratatouille, whether Figment stays or goes, who knows, and a new restaurant. Which new restaurant, the concept seems really cool because you can't see it outside. It's made to look like you're eating inside of a spaceship in space.
Yeah.
So when you look out the windows, you'll see infinite space.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you really want Epcot to change that much?
No.
I would like a country here and there, maybe Portugal,
Yeah.
maybe Spain, but I don't want it to expand.
No,
love Epcot
I
for what
do
it
not
is.
want it to go. But I
Yeah.
think they could expand in Future World, and they could expand where Nemo and the land is.
Yeah.
And add some stuff
They can
around
revamp
there.
that area, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But the countries I love America. this country gave me Angela and my family and everything. My parents, a great opportunity. Get rid of the pavilion. We know
We're
what Final
in
Pits
America.
are. Please move on. Replace it with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Or make it smaller. They could
Right.
probably fit to another country
Exactly.
like next.
And there's
to
really
it.
nothing in there. I mean,
No, there's
Yeah.
not. They do have some singers there, and
Sure.
you know, for the entertainment. Yeah,
And there's a quick service in there.
there is. Yeah.
I've never
yeah,
actually been
there's a
there.
restroom, I guess. Okay, whatever. But
But I hear you. I hear you. For that space they have, they could add another
Right.
country.
But if you want a Sam Eagles shirt, that's where you get it. They have a great Sam Eagles shirt that says
They
like,
also
freedom.
have really great slushies. Or not slushies. Yeah, slushies.
and
Yeah,
if you
they
want
have a
if you want a
layered
Budweiser,
one.
that's the stand to go to.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe we do like the American.
No.
But we'll see what happens with Epcot.
Yeah.
I mean, the great part about Disney World that it's always going to be there, and in 10 years it could be a little bit different, but our classics are always there. People that have gone in the 70s and now, there's still things from the 70s that are, and that's the great part. It's not like some other places that are going to change everything.
Right.
They're going to keep the classics there, but they're going to keep improving. So,
Yeah.
and I think Epcot's going to be next on that list for some more.
Hey, we can see. Let's add some countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find some paella from Spain.
All right. Well, don't forget to
Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to be notified every time we upload a new video, make sure you hit that little notification bell. Join the notification squad. So sorry.
And then how about these little nifty things?
Island Ear Co. on Etsy. I make homemade mouse ears. You can get these kind of florally looking ones. You can get Star Wars ones. You can get all different character inspired ones. You can do a custom order. I'll help you out. Just shoot me a message.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Now make sure you tune in next week. We'll go through what we love about Animal Kingdom. And they just expanded a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. And we'll see you probably next time on Main Street.
Okay, see you guys.
You can tell she's feeling better.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos for the latest updates on Next Stop Main Street.
And make sure you check out all of our other Disney videos by clicking up here.
Make sure you follow us on social media.